We Talk Football. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We Talk Football. I almost said our YouTube channel is on YouTube. Yeah, my dad. Then the young one said to stop me. No. Don't say that. Yeah, no, let's recap on the weekend. The game between Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. In my view, it was a beautiful game. The game was well played. Chiefs scored early. I thought it was not a penalty until someone convinced me that that was a legitimate penalty. So I thought it was not. But then I kept on viewing it on YouTube and other channels. Then I could see that there was a slight touch there that you cannot see. There was just a slight touch there. And then the man fell down and it was a penalty. And Gaston Serino took it. Chain saw it, but there's nothing, but there's something he could do. But then he was a bit late because he saw the direction and it was a bit far. What I've been told by the coaches and what I think I've also seen that when the ball goes to the side netting, the keeper will never reach it. That one didn't hit the side netting, but it hit almost at the corner there. So it was very hard for Chain to catch that ball. But then Orlando Pirates responded quickly. Then it was 1-1. Kopandowski scoring that beautiful header there. But I think what was a turning point was the substitution of Mnikeni Makaula. That was a huge turning point in favor of Chiefs. And also the Chiefs coach, we must praise him. He did very well by substituting, by putting in the speedy players. Mntungwa, who was heavily criticized that other weekend when Chiefs lost to Pirates for those two mistakes. He was heavily criticized, so it was good for him to play a role and also play a role in creating that winning goal. These two speedy wingers or speedy players, Dupree and Mntungwa make a huge difference. So we appreciate that as the people of South Africa. I think the goal is beautiful. That goal was beautiful. Chiefs gone. That goal was beautiful. Heads off to the Kaizer Chiefs players. Heads off to the head coach of Kaizer Chiefs. And I think the other contributing factor is that Orlando Pirates announced too early that the coach was leaving. Orlando Pirates was fighting for the Champions League. They were fighting for the league. They were fighting for the Nedbank. So they've lost 3 cups and only remain with 1. But I remember in 1998 when Chiefs was chasing a treble, they ended up winning only 1 cup. And then they asked Paul Dioleza, what happened, coach, where you had a chance of winning 3 trophies, but you ended up winning 1? And then Paul Dioleza replied, football is like that. You can have a chance of winning 3 and end up winning 1. So Orlando Pirates had a chance of winning 4, but they ended up winning 1. But I think it's not that bad. It's just that Orlando Pirates was used to winning cups. So that one, I think it was a good game. It was a very beautiful game. And the closing stages there, the closing stages where Chiefs came back. They were on fire. They deserved to win it. In my view, Kaizer Chiefs deserved to win. The way they applied themselves early in the game and also late on the closing stages. They applied themselves very well. They were compact at the back. Inacio Miguel was marshalling that defense. So they were very organized. And also, heads off to Ox. Ox Mthetho. Heads off. Sibongiseni Mthetho. Hats off Mfana. He did very well when he came on. He managed to close Orlando Pirates. He managed to stabilize the Chiefs by marking. And then when Chiefs was busy marking Orlando Pirates took off the marker. Yes, the coach had undermined the minds, but he lost it. So the Kaizer Chiefs on the day won. So congratulations, Kaizer Chiefs. After a long period not winning anything, now Chiefs are the Nedbank Cup champions. And it was beautiful to watch them winning. It was beautiful. No matter if you were heartbroken or what, but seeing Chiefs win something after so many years, it was beautiful. Because anyway, we need big teams like Kaizer Chiefs to do well in order for the league to be nice, in order for football to be nice, in order for the business to be nice. So it was only Sundowns and Orlando Pirates that have been doing great. But now when Chiefs come into the party, then it was great seeing them win. It means football is back. And also players that play for Kaizer Chiefs, players that play for Orlando Pirates, play for Sundowns and other big teams, they make a huge difference when they go into the Bafana setup. So I just hope that though there are rumors that Nabi will be fired, there are those rumors that Nabi has been fired. It was released on Sunday Times on this Sunday. It was released that there is a rumor that Chiefs have already taken a decision that Nabi will be fired because of the league results. But I just hope they keep him because he was doing well. He was doing very bad, but the closure, the end, the finishing line, the Nedbank Cup is a national cup. That one, every team in South Africa that plays under SAFA, they play for that cup. So Chiefs came out tops. So I think maybe they can keep him, but I'm not sure. We'll discuss that the other day. But congratulations, Kaizer Chiefs. Hard luck, Orlando Pirates. You've been dominant for the past 3 years. Orlando Pirates has been dominating, but then this time Chiefs just came and took the cup away from them. So good luck next time, Mabaganeya. Well done, Kaizer Chiefs. Mnikeni Mntungwa. We talk football. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.